Hello there everybody, welcome to the video today. My name is Dr. J-Dub, and on this video today we're going to be taking a look at two different XLR microphones. We've got the Rode Podmic, and then we've got the Neewer NW-700. Now these are two different kinds of microphones, and what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking a look at not comparing them to each other, but we're going to be comparing them to their price points. This one, the Rode Podmic, was about $100, and then the Neewer NW-700 was about $30. Now this one is a dynamic microphone, meaning that the focus of the sound is going to be more in front of it. You don't actually get the sound going around it, which is why you talk into it like this, right? Not like this. However, the NW-700 is a condenser microphone, right? So that means the sound comes from in here. Instead of talking to it like this, you talk in it like this, right? And this one is going to be more sensitive to things like outside noise and stuff like that. Whereas a dynamic microphone, like the Rode Podmic, is a little bit more, it'll help you out a little bit more if you're in, say, like a crowded house like I am and stuff like that. It's going to drown out a little bit of that noise. Now, the thing about the condenser microphones and stuff like that is that, especially with RTX voice nowadays, if you can take advantage of that, as well as OBS noise filters and things like that, you can actually drown out the noise from these pretty well. Now, because these are both XLR microphones, we need an audio interface. And the only one that I have, unfortunately, is a very cheap one. But I find that that's actually okay, because I think the cheaper the audio interface, I guess the lower quality the audio interface, the more we can see how a mic stands up just by itself. So what we're going to do today is we're going to listen to these. I'm going to use both of them, and we're going to find out which one is kind of more worth it at its price point, instead of comparing them to each other. Sort of like Buzzfeed's Worth It, if you've ever seen that. Anyways, let's go ahead and go over to my computer, my stream setup, and let's go ahead and check it out. I should also go ahead and mention that I want to do some more streaming equipment reviews and comparisons like this, where we take a look at not the products themselves and compare them to each other, but price points. But I'm kind of limited on the products that I have, so videos like these probably won't come very often, but when they do, I hope that they're very helpful. Okay, so this is how the Rode Podmic sounds. This is a $100 microphone. It's a very good microphone. If you're looking into dynamic microphones, I would highly recommend it, because it is a wonderful alternative to something more expensive like the Shure SM7B, which is a lot more expensive. And that's one of the benefits as well to this, is because this is a great budget dynamic mic. Because there aren't any other budget dynamic microphones, really. At least not from what I know and what I've experienced. So this mic sounds really good for its price. It's very much worth it, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and let's check out the Neewer NW-700 microphone. Now this goes on Amazon for about $30, I think. So let's go ahead and check it out here. Okay, now this is a condenser microphone, right? So it's going to be a lot more sensitive. It's going to be a lot more sensitive. You can probably hear breaths and stuff like that. You can maybe even hear outside noise, because, like I said, it's a condenser microphone, so it's going to be a lot more sensitive to that sort of thing. As far as the voice quality goes, it's actually pretty good. It actually, hold on, it sounds a little bit better if I pull it closer to my face. The only reason why I like to have it back here when I'm using it is because of my breath and stuff like that. It's a little bit less breathy. Although you could probably take care of the breaths with things like RTX voice and noise filters and stuff like that. So I would have to say for $30, this is pretty well worth it.
Is it more worth it? I'm not sure. I think so, probably, because if you can do something about the breath that because you can hear it. If you can do something about that, it's definitely worth $30.
All right, everybody, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you gained some sort of value from it. If you did, go ahead and make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel and everything. And if you want to see me live on Twitch, you want to talk about something covered in today's video or videos prior, I do stream live on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Link for that will be down in the description below. And if you are a streamer and you want to network with some other streamers, I do run a group called the Streamernauts. We're just a streaming community. We're not a lurking community. We're not a follow community in any sort of way. Thank you guys again for tuning into today's video, and as always, stay crazy. But yeah, a kill, is that where I shoot somebody and their HP drops to 0? Because that's never happened for me at all.
That's a thing on Rainbow Six Siege where I shoot my teammate in the back of the head and he dies.